What you guys, got another video here for you. Microsoft just pulled this Windows 11 update. Is your PC safe? That's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Microsoft this week released a new Windows 11 preview build dubbed KB5079391. And you've guessed it, Microsoft have had to pause the rollout due to an installation error. It's currently unknown what the cause of this error is. Basically, you can't install it. You do get an error code up on the screen. Some of the errors were installation on some devices failed with a error code of 0x800-73712 error. And also there was another error where it would say something along the lines of some update files are missing or have problems. We'll try to download the update again later. That was another error that people had. So Microsoft said to prevent additional impact while the issue is investigated, Microsoft have temporarily limited the availability for this particular update. This problem affects Windows 11 24H2 and Windows 11 25H2. It's unfortunate because this update did incorporate a lot of features and fixes for a variety of Windows 11 issues. Some of these include the application control for businesses, Windows recovery environment, improvements for Windows on ARM, and a fix for the Windows Update standalone installer caused by double-clicking on MSU files, and much more. Now, of course, this is a major blow for Microsoft because this update had a huge list of fixes and improvements to the operating system. And of course, again, it's another botched update. And Microsoft have had to roll out an out-of-bounds update to try and fix the problems with this particular update. Again, it's not looking good for Microsoft. They've promised that they will get this under control. And again, straight away, you've got another botched update. Now, granted, they have paused the update from rolling out and they've stopped it from installing on people's computers just in case it causes major problems with the system. So is your PC going to be safe? Well, yep, Microsoft have already quickly released the update and you can see it coming down right here. It is the KB5086672. This is the update to replace that previous update to try and fix the installation issue and also roll out a lot of fixes for the operating system. Now, Microsoft being Microsoft, they haven't indicated when this rollout will resume, and also April's Patch Tuesday is approaching very quickly. So Microsoft need to get their act together because if they want to gain confidence from their users, they need to start pushing out updates that don't break the system or don't fail to install. And Microsoft's response to all this nonsense was that these production quality updates are released ahead of a planned security update release for the following month. I mean, what have they been smoking? Are they on the same planet as us? Because obviously they are not quality product updates. They are failed updates and they've been failing updates for many, many months. So Windows boss Pavan went on to say, thank you for holding us to a high standard. In response to concerns about the state of the operating system, if only Microsoft could hold itself to the same standard before releasing another problematic Windows update. That's what the Windows boss Pavan said. Now, this update hasn't caused as much problems as it probably could have because Microsoft did pause it or pull it from the Windows update cycle. But what they have done is they've had to physically offer another out-of-bound update. And this is the fourth out-of-bound update that Microsoft have offered in so many weeks to fix their incompetence of Windows updates. Now, the problem is, or that I see, is Microsoft might be doing this on a regular basis because they are now offering extended paused updates so you can extend for longer periods, which tells me they're expecting probably more failed updates, which is not a good sign for Windows users. I mean, Windows 11 right now is on life support. It really is. And there's a lot of people ridiculing it constantly. And you can understand why, because of the amount of failings that Microsoft are rolling out these updates willy-nilly without testing, and it's breaking people's systems. Now, granted, I understand that some people have been on Windows 11 and they haven't had issues. But you have to remember, there's billions of users that are using Windows, and that means different hardware, different types of setups, and this can cause major problems for some people, and some people may not have any issues. And what you need to ask yourself is this: if you're one of those people that say, I've had no problems, if there was no problems, why would Microsoft release an out-of-bound update, which is a fix to fix the problems that they've broken? It just goes to prove that these are real problems, that Microsoft are releasing broken updates. Now, granted, there is some YouTube channels out there that are sort of AI generated, that are fabricating problems and making it sound like there's even worse problems than what they are, just to get clicks and views. But my channel is not based on that. I base my content on real facts and what's actually happening in the world with Windows 11 operating systems. So this was the broken update that Microsoft have paused, which is KB5079391. That was the one that they released and then they paused it. The fix that they've released is this one right here, which is KB5086672. And you can see that this is an out-of-bound update for Windows 11 version 25H2 and 24H2. It's a cumulative update that includes updates for previous security and non-security releases. This update includes improvements and features that were introduced in the March 26, 2026 non-security preview update KB5079391, along with a fix for the installation issue that affected some devices attempting to install that update, which is what we was talking about in this video. And it goes on to talk about some of the improvements of the out-of-bound update, and it also contains quality improvements. I love the way Microsoft chuck around that word quality when it obviously breaks everyone's system every single time they release an update. But this is the new update that Microsoft are now pushing out rather than the previous one, to try and fix and release a lot of the quality updates and improvements that Microsoft say that will happen with your system. And one of those was the 1000 Hertz display support that has been further improved, and they're now not having no known upper refresh limit problems with those. And also other improvements include better USB 4 power management, and improvement to HDR reliability, and non-compliant display ID 2.0 blocks as well. Printer support has also been reverted to Windows 10 version 16.02 and Windows Server 2016 versions 14393, apparently because Windows 10 printer support was better than Windows 11, so they've rolled that back to older versions of that. So are you going to be one of those people that stay on paused updates for a little while longer just to make sure that this update goes well? I would personally say stay paused on Windows updates for a few more weeks, just to make sure that there's no major issues with this brand new fix release that they've just pushed out. Because if it does break your system again, you won't be affected and you can just hold off. I would just give it 1 or 2 weeks to let people that want to update immediately to test this for you, and then you would see videos like mine being created and other channels, and obviously blog posts all around the internet that would let you know whether this out of bands update has been stable and it has fixed a lot of problems, and also some of the features that they've added to it do work perfectly fine. Anyway, with that said, I think that's going to be about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I do appreciate the support, and I shall catch you in the very next video, or I'll catch you on the Discord server. The link is in the video description. Bye for now.